He got into the bus and slung his bag over his shoulder. The school bus was heading straight for school. As he settled into his seat, his friend nudged him and asked, "Hey, remember that chapter we read yesterday? The part about the frontal lobe?" He froze. He just couldn't believe himself. How could he forget so much so fast? He eventually gathered enough courage to ask, "What is the frontal lobe?" Well, it turns out this happens to almost everyone, and it's not your fault. Our brain has a natural process called the forgetting curve. It shows that we forget about 70% of what we learn within a single day if we don't actively review it. Why does this happen? Because our brains are wired to remember what's useful and discard what isn't. Random facts, isolated formulas, or lessons from a book often fall into the not immediately useful category, so they fade away unless reinforced. Another reason is passive learning. Just reading or watching isn't enough. Without interacting with the material, like summarizing it in your own words, practicing problems, or teaching it to someone else, it doesn't stick in long-term memory. If you only read or watch something once and don't review it, you're likely to forget most of it within a day. Information overload also plays a role. When you cram too much at once, your brain struggles to organize it, and much of it gets lost. The good news? You can fight forgetting. Techniques like spaced repetition, active recall, and explaining concepts to others can drastically improve memory retention. Remember, forgetting is normal, but with the right approach, you can remember far more than you ever thought possible.